What is going on, y'all? This is a huge video. I got in a card or an autograph that I'd consider probably one of the top 2 or 3 TTMs that I've gotten in the past 25 years of this hobby, TTMing. It's just ridiculous. I'm talking just autograph. I'm not talking game used and overall the biggest, but as far as just strictly autographs, it's just insane. One of those TTMs that you just don't see happen, man. And for some reason, the guy for the past month has been signing his mail, and it's kind of getting cold already. So I'll show that. That'll kind of be the last card that I show. So we'll get into the mail because I have a lot of stuff to show. This was a trade. This Robert Quinn rookie. Absolutely love it. Topps base rookie card in blue and absolutely flawless autograph, man. This guy is extremely underrated in the league, in my opinion. T.O., I got this in a trade off Sports Card Forum. Y'all have to pardon the glare, y'all. It was either turn this side lamp on or the overhead light, which is even worse. So happy to get this in before the Hall of Fame announcement came out. This was an upgrade. This 1955 Topps All-American for the Hall of Fame autograph collection. Love, love, love these vintage cards signed. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch because I did that in a past video. It was about 2 months ago. I was supposed to do a $5,000 deal with the guy, buying out his entire vintage autograph collection, and he kind of got cold feet. So I just got off the horn with the guy about 15 minutes ago. Not a deal quite as big, still pretty damn big. For some pretty big time Hall of Fame autographs. So hope this comes through. Just kind of throwing that out there while it's on the top of my head. Bought this Curly Culp signed rookie card, 1963 Topps. Autograph is absolutely pristine. Not graded, but the autograph is just beautiful. Well, let's try turn this lamp off and see what it does. Jim Rendon, I got this on eBay just for a couple dollars. Actually, it might have been just $1 with free shipping, just to get some of these older cards signed. Kirk Cousins, this one was forwarded from my house in Pensacola, so it was a little bit later than the Kirk Cousins flood that came a couple weeks ago. Jan Stunnerud, this one was forwarded from the house as well. I totally forgot I even sent these things off to this gentleman. He's another one. Those of you that ask, who are great Hall of Fame rookies to get, he's another one. He signs TTM. Sometimes he'll ask $5, sometimes he doesn't. And then his rookie card is under $5. You can buy it under $5 shipped to you. So for $10 on the most, you can get a really nice Hall of Fame signature on a rookie card. Don Stoff. Yeah, I'm not going to try it. I sent that, and then he sent an extra card and signed it as well. He signed it in pen, so it's kind of hard to see. Jonathan Taves, I believe it's pronounced. You know me, man, I'm not a hockey guy, but I have some friends, 3 friends in particular, that are really big hockey collectors, and they kind of talk me into getting this stuff signed from time to time. Dick Grote, I did not remember sending him this card, so this might have been an extra. He inscribed it, 1960 NL MVP, 8-time All-Star, 2-time World Series champ. But this is the card that I sent him. And look at that thing. Just ridiculous. This isn't a reprint or anything from Topps Archives. This is the real deal Holyfield right here, man. Beautiful freaking cards, man. I don't know what year this is off the top of my head. 55, 56 maybe, I don't know. Write it down below, please, if you know off the top of your head what year this is. But these cards in person, man, are just crazy. So nice. Just in time for spring training. Got in 2 of 2 from Reese Hoskins a couple days ago. So really happy to... He signed this one going up and down here, so it's kind of hard to see. But I love the Bowman first card. I sent a couple to Al Carmichael, Packers legend. He likes to send these. He's in the Packers Hall of Fame. So I think he sent like 4 of those. But I sent him, come on, hang on, we got some TTMs stuck together here. I sent him these 2. So really, really nice. And those kind of look like, hang on just a second, I'm sorry, hang on. Okay, I thought it was a stamp for a minute. That's why I wanted to look at it. I'm like, man, those look like identical signatures, but they're not. So really happy to have that one. I had this before. So this Doug Drabeck, and I know you can barely see it because the lighting is terrible, and I apologize. I had this Doug Drabeck before, but I sent it to Mike Mussina. So hopefully potential Hall of Famer in the future. Doug Drabeck is definitely a fan favorite of mine, being from Houston. He was a stud back in the day. So really cool dual, at a minimum, dual fan favorite card. I know Moose, man, everyone likes this guy. I really don't know anyone that doesn't like Mike Mussina. Bought some of these tall boys with the purpose of just to send them off. So what I did was I went on eBay, found a couple years of vintage football that I liked, and then went to the cheapest ones, and then I would highlight the name, copy it, and go to my Star Tiger, and then go to Wikipedia and see if they were still alive or still with us. And if they were, and I found an address, and I bought it. So that's another thing I do from time to time. So this is Al Denson. He inscribed 67 to 69 on there. I asked him to put the Broncos, but that's fine. And then Jerry Strum inscribed 2-time Pro Bowl Broncos 1961 to 1966. My buddy Sictifer gave me some vintage cards, and this is the first one that I got back signed. This Jim Marshall. So Sictomatic, thank you, man. Thank you very much for sending me those cards. I know I've told you so many times. You're probably sick and tired of hearing it, but thank you. Dwight Stevenson. Sorry, got these dang cards all over. There we go. Dwight Stevenson, a rookie card and a second-year card. So happy to have those. I had a rookie card of his already, but just wanted to see if I can get a nicer signature, and this one is really, really nice. So I'll probably send that one in for grading. I got in 2 separate TTMs from the Greek Freak. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. But, you know, one of the top 5 or 10 dudes in the NBA, at least in my opinion. Not that I'm an NBA connoisseur, but the guy seems like he's just kicking ass there in Milwaukee. Forwarded from my old address, Steve Young. I think this is the second time ever I've gotten him. I don't even know what address I sent to him. I tried to look it up and I couldn't find it, but really, really happy to have a Steve Young. The same story, and you're not going to be able to see this very well, but Rowdy White. Have no clue what address I sent this to. It just kind of showed up, and it was forwarded from my house in Pensacola. Hugh Michelini. I can never say his name, man. Bart's gonna slap me. This is one of his guys. But sent in 2 vintage cards to him. I sent him 2 cards and $20. So you're not gonna beat that, man. $20 for 2 beautiful signatures. It's just not going to happen. Other than this, I think I said this. Maybe it was even in my last video. I think he's the oldest living Hall of Famer right now. So if you want to get him, you might want to get on board with that. Someone asked me not too long ago, hey, you haven't got any Lance Alworths in a while. I'm gonna beat the streak right here. So I got some in. So National Treasures. But y'all know me, I don't like these modern day cards. I got this one strictly to hopefully trade to someone that wanted one. The autograph is just insane with the Bambi Hall of Fame inscription, the number inscription. But the ones that I sent off for, the ones that I wanted, were these 2. So this one here, this is his last year as a Charger. And then you got that tall boy there. So with these 2... Man, that lighting is getting worse. Man, I am so sorry. With those 2, those are the last 2 I need to have one from every year that he played. So I have his rookie card, I have his second year card, third year card, all the way until he went to the Cowboys. So that was kind of a fun project I was doing with him. I didn't know if I was going to do it because he requires such a substantial fee. Sometimes he took my money. Majority of the times he returned my money. But happy, really happy to finish that project. He is my favorite Hall of Famer. That's another question I get asked a lot. Who's my favorite Hall of Famer? As Lance Alworth. Next was I finished off this triple, man. So I needed Bob Greasy to finish off this Dolphins triple, and he sent it back in it was less than 10 days, which for any of y'all that TTM and TTM football know, Bob Greasy normally takes, up to a year. A couple times I think I've gotten them in 14 months. This was eight or 9 days, something like that. So absolutely insane. And I'm telling you right now, Panini doesn't make cards like this. The graphics may not be the best. I personally love them. I think it's simple and freaking off the charts. The autographs pop. But it's not that hard, man. A guy that knows nothing about card making has a friend make him a card. We talk about a design, and it's this easy. I don't see why our friends at Panini have such a problem making cards, man. I guess that might be the difference of when you're making one card versus millions of cards. And I guess while we're here, I know we're already at 12 or almost 12 minutes. Here's a couple more projects I'm working on. I just got these in from my buddy Brian that makes these. So that's two of the same card, but Cliff Harris, Randy White, and Bob Lilly. So that one's going to be awesome. And I'm going to try to turn that into a nickname card. So it'd be Bob Lilly is Mr. Cowboy, Randy White is Manster, and then Cliff Harris is Captain Crash, I believe it is. And then Monsters of the Midway, Dick Butkus, Mike Singletary, Brian Urlacher. And then this one's going to be tough, man. I keep getting turned down by one of these dudes. But the family tradition, Archie Manning, Peyton Manning, and Eli Manning. So, last but not least, probably what y'all clicked this video for because of the title. This is it, man. Here it is. Signing 2 of 2. The great one, Wayne Gretzky. Freaking incredible. So, you get something like this in the mail, you just don't think it's real. So, the first thing I did, since I've been doing these PSA submissions, I've gotten pretty close with my PSA rep. So, the first thing I did was took a picture of it and sent it to him. And he sent it off to someone there, and he personally said it looks great. He said he had a authenticator look at it. He said that it looks amazing. In the picture, he said in person it might be a different story. They're definitely not auto-pinned because there's 2 separate signatures here. So, insane, man. Never in a million years would I have gotten some, freaking the great one. Wayne Gretzky. That would be like getting, Michael Jordan, I don't even know, Tom Brady, I guess, which, I don't know. It's crazy to me. He's one of the greatest athletes of all time. I think if you said, who's the top 5 athletes in any sport of all time, you're going to say Michael Jordan. You're probably going to say Muhammad Ali. You're probably going to say Babe Ruth or Mickey Mantle. And if I had to guess, most people are probably going to say Wayne Gretzky right in there somewhere. So, huge, huge, huge return. These will be going out in the March PSA DNA submission that I'm doing. With that being said, if you want to get amongst that submission, start sending me your stuff. I got in a package today from Chase Jackson. Sent me a boatload of freaking cards. That's his largest submission ever. I want to say it's about 15 cards. So, that is that. Thank you for watching. I apologize for the long video. Until next time, adios. Be safe. Bye-bye.